Welcome back to the Junkie channel. My name is John Junkins. I'm your host today, and it is time to nerd out. The X-Men are officially coming back. Everybody, the X-Men are officially coming back. There's been so many rumors, so many rumored castings. Guy who made Beef and Thunderbolts in on this project. This new reboot movie is shaping up to be pretty freaking good. I have a qualm. You see, I just made a video about how Avengers Doomsday will suck. Everything right now rests on how Doomsday does. In a way. Doomsday could suck, but also Secret Wars could be absolutely amazing. And the X-Men, in my opinion, are the deciding factor for this franchise. You see, it has been basically confirmed that after Secret Wars, we are getting a soft reboot of the MCU. We don't really know what that is going to entail, how much of a reboot it will be, if it will be a hard reboot, if it'll just kind of get rid of some characters and some plotline. All that we know is that after Secret Wars, the MCU will never be the same, and they're going to focus heavily on the X-Men, which is a pretty good idea. This reboot movie, in fact, these reboot movies have to be good. And they have to be different from the Fox movies, because the Fox movies aren't really that comic accurate. So today I'm going to kind of just talk about what I want and what I'm excited to see from the MCU X-Men reboot. I want this reboot to be good. I want it to be great, actually. So without further ado, let's get to one of my very first points, which is the team. Team is the most important part, baby. Now, there's rumors and speculation that they are going for a much younger demographic of the original team, which is a great idea. That's so good. That's amazing. So I need to talk about some heavy hitters that need to be in the mainline X-Men team. Now, of course, the no-brainers is Professor X. I mean, of course, you can't have an X-Men movie without Professor X. That's all fine and dandy. I'm not even really going to dwell too much on that. Then we have Cyclops. I'm a big Cyclops guy. I freaking love Cyclops. We need a cool, stoic leader for the X-Men. And that fully goes to Cyclops. I need him cool as shit. I need him powerful as ever. I need him in love with his wife, which is the next character, Jean Grey. I think she's very important, and she's very important for Cyclops' character. Now, Cyclops and Jean should not rely on each other, because I think they work best when they're more of a power couple, but they're very independent from one another. Next, I'm going to throw in Storm, of course. I'm kind of just going through the heavy hitters of the team, some of the older, more experienced leaders, and Storm is one of them, and she's been incredibly underused. So, let's get Storm in there. Let's get Beast in there. Highly underrated X-Men. I love Beast. I think his character is incredibly intriguing. I think throwing him into this mix kind of adds a cool dynamic with our four leaders. Then we got Emma Frost. I'm not going to explain this one. Then we have Nightcrawler. I think I just really want a younger Nightcrawler right now. I feel like we're kind of stuck with Alan Cumming, and nothing against Alan Cumming's Nightcrawler. I thought he was super cool in the OG movies, but we're past the time. Alongside a younger Nightcrawler, I'm also going to throw in a Jubilee. I'm also going to throw in a Kitty Pryde. Maybe a younger Iceman. I think that could be cool. And maybe Wolverine. I'm a little iffy on Wolverine. We've gotten a lot of him. I'm not opposed to him being a part of this team. In fact, I don't really mind him being a part of this team, but I don't need him there. So I'm going to kind of put Wolverine down as like a maybe. That is our mainline team. I think this is a perfectly sort of different, diverse, and epic team of X-Men. I feel like this is a great way to sort of start the general audiences that are only used to the Fox movies. This could definitely ease them in to this cast of characters that they kind of already know, but now we're seeing them on the big screen, and it's super epic and awesome. So that's my team. What kind of movies am I looking for? Let's talk about the movie. Okay, I am just going to talk about some ideas and concepts. I'm not giving a full story or arc that I think these movies should go. Just what I actually think might sound cool and look cool for an X-line mainline trilogy of some sort. Unlike the Avengers films, X-Men films shouldn't feel like event movies. I think we stick the Avengers with like the big events, you know? When an Avengers movie come out, it's like a big thing. It's a big battle. It's whatever. But I feel like for X-Men, we should keep it to just the X-Men, because I think they can hold up just fine on their own. They don't need any crossover characters. I think what's a pretty good idea for a first film is just an X-Men versus the Brotherhood. I think this perfectly establishes Professor X and Magneto's relationship with each other, their dynamics, and how their different ideologies sort of clash together, and how we can test the X-Men against those ideologies. We kind of see the X-Men feeling drawn towards the Brotherhood, or maybe Brotherhood members drawn towards the X-Men. Lean into the drama of Professor X and Magneto. And then maybe for another movie, we should do a proper apocalypse. We got a really cool apocalypse in X-Men 97. Like, so cool. So I think it's only right that we even get like a big apocalypse movie. If you want to do like an epic finale for an X-Men trilogy or something, I think Apocalypse is the way to go. There's been some rumors about Mr. Sinister recently. I think that that's a pretty cool idea for a villain too. Whether that's a second movie, whether that's a first movie. Yet again, these are all just concepts that I think would be really, really cool to see. I feel like the possibilities for the X-Men are endless. Speaking about possibilities being endless, let's talk about the spin-offs for the X-Men. There's a couple ways that we could go. First off, a Wolverine movie. Now, of course, I feel like this is kind of a no-brainer. We need a new actor for Wolverine. Sorry, Hugh Jackman, you're at that time. Get a cool sort of cross-country style movie. I think that'd be really cool. An X-Force movie. Oh yeah. A Storm movie? Hold on, am I cooking? Storm movie, I feel like would go so hard. So yeah, so like a Wolverine trilogy, a Storm movie, maybe a couple X-Force, maybe a couple X-Factor. With spin-offs for the X-Men, there's really like so much that you could do, even TV show wise. Okay, picture spin-off TV show, right? Call it like X-Gene or something like that. Each episode follows a different mutant. We get to know their abilities, we get to know their backstories. Each episode is a different director and writer, and we get to see these sort of different genres and storytellers tell the story of how being a mutant in this world is really, really difficult. Seeing different perspectives, the horrors behind it. Like I feel like there's a lot of different things that you could do with that TV show. And not only that, skip a lot of the work that you get in the mainline movies and introduce some popular mutants through that TV show. Keep X-Men 97 going. I hope this show goes for like 7 or 8 seasons. It's so good. But like I said, the possibilities are endless. Okay, conclusion. What am I trying to get out of this video right now? These characters are so versatile and they change so much, but in a very natural and beautiful way. I hope that whatever they do with the MCU, it turns out really, really good, because I feel like there's a lot riding on this. If that first X-Men movie isn't received well, or doesn't do good, I don't really know where they're going to go with the MCU. The mutants need to be a big focus. Not only does this movie need to be good, it needs to be great. This is not a movie that you can half-ass, that you can just like put to the side, or maybe not put as much effort into it. It should get just as much attention and care as a big event Avengers movie. So all in all, as you can tell, I am very excited for the future of the MCU and the X-Men. What do you guys think would be a good idea? Please tell me in the comics. Just let me know. Oh wait, and also don't forget to like, subscribe, also comment. I just told you to do that. Okay guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.